I would sell my soul to Satan for a corn chip right now.
Bought a plane ticket to New York from California to chase my dream.
Don't come if you don't have a job lined up.
There is nothing after this. There is no morality or anything.
Poverty destroys the common sense.
Crazy, ran away from the UK.
Follow my dream, so I hope you don't be mad at me.
Belief is the first step to everything. If you believe, that'll take you a long way.
I talk to my mom about everything, so I would never do that.
How you go across seas and don't tell your mother?
I want to just chase my dreams. So you're following your dreams?
That's a good question.
前略、テレビの前の視聴者様、このアニメに出てくる奴らは量です。だから決してこのアニメに真似はしないでください。
Yeah, Spike. That's my name.
Spike, watch yourself, Spike.
I spent most of my university years partying, drinking, heartbroken clubbing, heartbroken barely studying, fall in love, realize it's not love, clubbing, partying, all whilst trying to get a degree in Her Majesty's United Kingdom. But recently I've hit somewhat of a roadblock. No girlfriend, no money, no job, still living with my parents. No job. Did I say I have no job? Would you hire me as you? No clear idea of where I'm going in my life. The only two things I know that I love are music and writing. Apart from that, I feel like I don't really have much else going for me. So what do you get when you're kind of probably depressed? Maybe depressed? I mean, can you be unsure about something like that? I mean, I think I'm depressed. Burnt out, running out of Robux, the broke version of Daniel Caesar, can barely play bar chords.
Probably Daniel Caesar. Daniel Caesar. Daniel Caesar.
Feeling like a massive disappointment to your first generation immigrant parents who fought tooth and nail to give you a better life. What happens when you get to that point? You get desperate. And where do desperate people go when hoping for a miracle? To the USA. And to be more specific, New York. I've lived in London for the vast majority of my life, apart from when my parents shipped me to boarding school because of bad behavior. But I feel like I'm ready to take a step up now. I'm not sure how I've come to that conclusion when I have no money, but fortune has always favored the brave, and it has sometimes helped out the foolish people. I knew the first thing people would do is discourage me, tell me that I'm doing too much, so that without telling anyone, with my guitar and my very little clothes, I spent the majority of my savings on a plane ticket and said goodbye to London. For how long? I'm not entirely sure. But this is New York. If it's anything like the movies, even 50%, then something out of nothing is absolutely bound to happen. My uncle always tells me that I'm selfish, and more so that my generation is selfish, impulsively. And to be honest, I can agree. Because in all of this, I didn't tell my parents. And more importantly, I didn't tell my mom. But none of that matters for now. Right now, I need to learn, how do I survive in New York?
Top tips for surviving in New York.
Yeah. Say what? I mean, if you're not from here, mind your business. Because if you're minding everybody else's business, they're gonna know you're not from here. You're on the train, most people don't look at you, don't make eye contact. You see a crazy person or a homeless person, someone acting out, mind your business.
What about if you want to help there?
I mean, you can, but you're signing up for whatever happens after that.
Right.
You don't know what that person's gonna do or what they're gonna
Know where you're going before you leave the house, because people have places they need to be, and if you're in the street looking lost, we're gonna push you out the way.
Yeah, that sounds like me. If one tip how to survive in New York, what would it be?
Have money or be willing to prostitute your body out for money. I would sell my soul to Satan for a corn chip right now.
Why?
Or tortilla. A tortilla chip.
Why?
'Cause I'm hungry. Poverty destroys the common sense. $30 to my name. I was in Times Square. I was like, let's buy a $10 ice cream cone. Or 33% of my net worth.
Nice.
I was gonna learn to tattoo myself. It's cheaper to just get a tattoo gun and I do art.
I mean, I don't know. I'm still a kid, so
Fair enough.
I don't have to worry about financial stuff too much.
It's hard to survive in New York, but if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. So once you're through the first couple months, I think you're pretty set. You gotta find cheap food first, and then worry about the housing later.
The worst, there's this pizza place down the block from me. I don't want to call it out, but it's called Champion Pizza, specifically the one in Bed-Stuy. It's not it. The pizza's always cold, the flavors aren't there.
I think surviving in New York is all about relationships. I think this city is just all about relationships, but in general, having people who are there to support you, people let you crash on their couch, you know, that kind of thing. I think I'm still in that phase of trying to figure out the life I want to live, but right now my life is kind of in like chaos in some ways because where I am and that stuff is less important than what I'm trying to achieve. I believe in God and like a higher power. I've made so many like leaps of faith in my life and changes. I'm still here and like I'm okay. I really believe that every single time I've leaped and I live through it and I grow through it, that like my faith and my trust grows. Don't be so results oriented. Like sometimes it's gonna feel like if you're completely up, you should have never left, like it was a bad decision. If you can have faith and trust in those moments, and if those moments you can believe that you're growing instead of this is terrible or I made the wrong decision, just trust that you already made the right decision. Whatever happens is growth. Like no matter if it's suffering, no matter if you're sleeping in Central Park some night, like just this is part of your story. And like if you had to make a movie of your life, how would it roll? And I think running away from home to New York is a pretty epic start to a movie, honestly.
I'm almost certain that it was destiny that I met Josh, but I'm not entirely sure sleeping in Central Park is legal, nor is it safe. So, managing to move a few things around, I found a place to stay. And by moving a few things around, I mean I monetized my future regret. Which basically means that yesterday I was broke, and today I'm even more broke. And I must admit, even for myself, this was pretty reckless. But in my defense, this does count as an emergency. So is withdrawing money from an emergency fund all that bad? I don't think so. But I do feel embarrassed. When I was younger, my parents saved up this money for when I became an adult, working hard, longer hours. And I spent it on a decision that I made myself and didn't consult anyone. I feel that everything I'm doing just continues to get worse and worse and worse. And I'm sure at some point, I'm going to be forced to face the facts and question whether the decisions that I've been making my entire life, have they really been serving me or my future? But I guess I can think about that tomorrow, or the day after. I wonder what these next few days will have to hold. The last few days have felt like a fever dream. New York has truly lived up to its expectations, and so far, so good. I was expecting to wake up and my body tell me that I have to be elsewhere. But since I've been here, that hasn't happened at all. For the first time, I felt present. For the first time, I'm not waking up fighting the urge to go back to sleep immediately. I'm tired, yes, but that's because I'm always tired. But now I actually want to get up. And I have been. But last night, and the night before, I couldn't shake this feeling of guilt and anxiety. And then I remembered, I still haven't told my mum. I mean, I should really have told her. And I should tell her now, right?
Like, it's like your life at the end of the day. Like, obviously you want to like make your mom happy, but also you want to chase your dreams. Like, you only have one chance to chase your dreams. So like, do it now or never.
I think you should follow your dreams, but I think you should talk to your mom. I think you should just explain, like tell her about your dreams and stuff. And I feel like, I mean, you're never gonna have a chance to talk to your mom again. Like, you know what I mean? If you don't reach out.
I didn't tell my dad I was moving here until a month before I moved, so not telling them until you got here, that is kind of crazy, but I get it. Having my own space versus living with my parents is a lot, like, it's very different and it's a lot better than living with my parents.
Why do you think so many people are nervous to like make the move to like live abroad or move somewhere?
Because they're afraid to be on their own and afraid to not have that guidance and afraid to just, like I said, be on their own and figure out everything by themselves without having that extra like push for help and stuff like that.
As much as Ava's dad was upset, at least he had a heads up. How do I tell my mum about something I didn't even know was going to happen myself? Both my parents are first-generation immigrants who've worked extremely hard to give their children the best possible life. How exactly do I tell them that I want to make music, but I have no plan? I love writing, but I have no specific end goal. That it's just a dream. Is just a dream enough when my mum sacrificed her entire career to raise me and my siblings? That would be a slap in the face.
I mean, invite her to come.
Yeah, true.
Be like, come see it, Mom. Let's hang out in New York. I definitely think New York is the place to go if you want something new. I'm from Modesto, which is like the small town in California, so it's the same thing where it's like everyone's kind of similar. And now like all my friends, like they're all doing different things, and I feel like that's what's amazing is like you get to like surround yourself with people who are doing different things. So I wouldn't say that's crazy. That's a good, like, sometimes you gotta branch out, so good for you.
Well, I have nothing to lose. And my mum is probably going to crash out anyway. So I decided to give her a text and hope for the best. At first she thought it was a prank, but as the conversation continued, she started to fear the worst.
Hello?
Hey, Mum. How are you?
How am I? So, sending me that meme. I mean, why on earth? Let me just calm myself down. So, you're really not at home. You're really in New York.
Yeah, I'm away. But yeah, I just feel like I'm at that age where I feel it's time to chase my dreams and my goals. And music's a massive passion of mine, and I want to try and figure that out, you know? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I didn't think it through too crazy. But I mean, I'm here now, so I mean, like, whatever happens, happens, right?
Taking your music seriously, and you needed to go all the way to New York to do that. So the plans to still continue playing the guitar, or are you moving to a different instrument?
Guitar. But I feel that everything that's happened so far is aligned. I feel really peaceful. So, yeah, I don't think it's too bad.
And then you're here telling me that you want to follow your dreams.
Yeah, like, you know, Daniel Caesar moved away from home. His parents didn't necessarily support his idea, and I feel like that's what I'm doing.
Daniel who?
Daniel Caesar, the musician. Who
Yeah.
knows?
So you're following him then. So what he did is what you're doing.
No.
You're not Daniel Caesar. There are other ways in which people can actually find themselves and you know, discover.
I don't know.
Jeremy. Okay, listen, you know Jeremy. Of course, you know no. Just hear me out. So he's finding his way. He's still at home. He's, you know, taking one step at a time. He's trying to find himself as well.
I don't know anything about Jeremy and what Jeremy wants to do. Jeremy, that's fine. If he's doing well and great, that's perfect. But I'm not Jeremy, and I don't want to follow what Jeremy's doing. Does he even enjoy what he's doing? It looks like it's pretty boring, first of all. I think, I guess overall what I'm trying to say is Hello?
No money, no job, no plan, no packing, no nothing.
Like, look, I was learning some Daniel Caesar as well, and like, loads of people said that like I remind them of him. So I think that's somewhere I should start, right? Look, I'm even playing. I can play like him as well. Look. Oh, right.
What are you doing? What are you actually doing? This is not okay.
Funnily enough, my dad offered a different perspective.
Didn't see that coming at all. At the end of the day, you've got to follow your dreams, new goals. Maybe that's what you needed to do to start to tackle the emptiness. No, I think you've made the right decision. Not sure I'm happy with the way you did it, but like I said earlier, we are where we are now. You're alive, you're well. I mean, there are ways of going about this, really, aren't there? I mean, the ways of going about things. It would have been nice to have had a heads up, but you needed to remove yourself from everything you know. A bit like a fresh start.
Really kind of a tough situation to be in, because I will always say follow your dreams, because I mean your parents, I'm pretty sure once upon a time they followed their dreams. So I wouldn't say, oh, put your dreams to the side, but still communicate. Even if you decide to follow your dreams, I would still reach out to my moms and say, hey mom, you know, listen, I know you might not agree with my choices, but listen, I need to follow my dreams, so I hope you don't be mad at me. I still love you. I'm gonna follow my dreams.
Do you feel like you're following your dreams?
That's a good question. Me, I'm so spontaneous, you know, and sometimes so indecisive at times. I can't really get it together, but I mean, for the most part, yeah, I'm following my dreams. I'm not in jail, you know what I'm saying? I got good career, you know what I'm saying? I've been in the streets once upon a time, so I got history with that. But now I'm just a free spirit. You know, I like to just do things that make me happy, whether it's photography, whether it's just roaming through the park, just having a good time, things like that. To live and enjoy life. You gotta cherish the moments of life, because you know what I mean? I've seen so many people die. It's just like, I gotta be happy. So whatever it is to make you happy, I just say go for it.
I don't have a great relationship with my father. I haven't talked to him in like 5 years. So everybody has their reasons. I certainly have mine, you know, for that situation. So, you know, I've had a lot of my own issues with health. I've had like a strange autoimmune disorder. I've had like mental health issues, you know, I won't go into detail. I would say if you have doubts about how you handled it, you know, it's probably good to explore that. And, you know, it sounds like you have reached out. So I'd say, you know, probably continue to build on that, and you can only move forward.
It's all God. Everything good that came in my life is all because of God. You know, you have to put in the work, but God will make sure that the results work. I bought a plane ticket to New York from California to chase my dream, which is boxing. And obviously it was not my dad's dream for me, but I just made it work. So sometimes you gotta just have some balls and do what you want to do. It all worked out. As long as you chase what you actually like to do, I think it'll work out.
I feel like when there is like a pull to go somewhere, to do something, like it's obviously because something in your body and brain is telling you that it's time to move forward. Like how she reacts to that is not in your control. Maybe you can spend a lot of time denying ourselves joy in service of other people, in service of like, my mom might have a hard time, or, you know, she's gonna miss me, I won't be at home, blah, blah, blah. I'm such a firm believer in like everything happens for a reason, and the things that are meant to work out for you will work out for you. Maybe not in the exact order that you wanted, but that, you know, I really believe that everything happens for a reason, and I think that you are here for a reason, which is to like figure out. You're actively in the figuring out. Even if it doesn't go the way that I maybe planned or wanted, I had an experience. I learned things from it. Yeah. And that counts for something. That's so important. I still navigate this of like sitting down to reflect or pray and wondering like, this is what you're supposed to do. Like this is your next step, right? This is your next step. This is what you need to do. And at least in my experience, I don't think that the clarity has come without the like movement. Right, exactly. Without the active like trying, without the risk taking, without the like jumping, being open to the possibility of failure.
If you know what you want out of your own life, and if you're, I would say if you're just, you know, relying on yourself and believing in yourself, I think that's gonna take you a long way. I went to high school here in New York, and I was closeted for a while. Okay. I recently came out in college, which was like, I would say 4 or 5 years ago now.
It's a massive step.
So yeah, I think the alcohol was covering up who I really was, and like, I wasn't confident. I'm not religious or spiritual in any sort of way. Okay. I just lived day by day.
How'd you keep your head screwed on?
Well, one, alcohol took that out of the picture, so that really saved me. Honestly, like I said, I just lived day by day. It's more of a one step at a time sort of thing. So.
I grew up Catholic. You know, I'm Hispanic. It's common, but it was like cultural. You know, it's like, oh yeah, I go to church or whatever, and then as I got older, I just stopped. During my teenage years, I was kind of like an atheist, and I got into psychedelics, and I was like, oh, you know, I'm more spiritual. But as I've gotten older and calmed down, I don't know, I think the more I look at theology and stuff, Jesus, even if it's not real, even if all of it is fake just for sake of argument, just as a standard of mythology, it's hard to find a better example. And my brother is an Orthodox Christian, and he's one of the people I know that are very well put together. And he's someone that both has the ability to have the material, and he has the family. He has both. He has the good living spiritually and physically. And I take it serious when someone like that says it doesn't really matter too much about the money. After a certain threshold, if you're comfortable and you can make your family comfortable and you can have fun, you don't need millions of dollars. It's kind of controversial, but I think people chase happiness too much instead of purpose. And it's hard to make that distinction because happiness is fleeting. You know, emotions are fleeting, but there's something that you must stand beyond that, because what you love and like today, you might not tomorrow. It has to transcend how you feel and what life is. It has to, it's divorced from what's happening to you. Like whether you have a good or a bad life, this is a whole separate thing. And I think that's the only way that you can really ground yourself.
Who am I? What am I? What would God be looking at? Am I a good person? I don't know. I don't think so. But is anyone? Am I happy? Nah. Nor am I trying to be. I simply live inside this body. Almost as if I'm renting it. I'm so used to being the class clown, being the guy that laughs and makes jokes all the time, happy-go-lucky, that I never really got to ask, who am I really? Deep down, I know that isn't me. It's almost impossible to know yourself, to be yourself, in a place where everyone seems to be living a double life too. I'm a nomad. I feel as though I have connection to nothing, and London is a way of making that feel permanent. Whether it's boarding school or college, every place becomes temporary, eventually. Every room is just somewhere I used to sleep. And every friendship fades, even whilst I'm still in it. So who exactly am I? I just don't want to go home. And the fact that I have to call it home, it just hurts. It doesn't feel like that. Like, I can actually be myself here. Have fun, go and play soccer or football and just be. And even be vulnerable. It's like people on the train, like that just makes my day. And then at home, everyone's miserable and they're always like complaining and just upset and never happy and don't want to support anyone. They don't want to help their friends. They don't want to exist. And it's like, I know you don't want to exist, but I can't be alongside you and watch all the life I have just be sapped out of me. But once I buy that ticket, eventually to go back home, it's going to be like buyer's remorse. Maybe I just want to go back home, but thank you regardless. The blessing to come here. I love you, Mom. Just don't want to go home.
You can do the most horrendous thing on this earth. God looks at you and he tells you, I'm not looking at that. I'm looking at you. Like, even when I had a lot of people around me, I still felt empty. I still hated myself. I still wasn't happy. Even when I had all these people around me. Since I wasn't looking for God and depending on God, it felt like something was missing. Like a fish out of the water, or a tree out of soil. Now I feel like that something I was looking for my whole entire life. I finally found it.
I'm sorry. The person you are trying to call does not accept phone calls. Please hang up and text them. Goodbye.
Hey Spike, I've been thinking about you, son. And I had to stop what I was doing right now to send you this. I want you to know that what you're doing right now takes me straight back. Back to when I was 20 years old, packing my bags, leaving Lagos, leaving everything I knew, my friends, my family, the noise, the heat, the blazing Lagos sun, and getting on a plane to England, all on my own. I remember landing here and thinking, what have I done? Because Spike, I want to be honest with you, there were many, many times during those early years when London just didn't feel like home. And at times, it didn't feel like it ever would. The coldness, and I don't just mean the weather, the loneliness, the sense of somewhere where you don't quite belong. There were seasons, Spike, when I truly wondered if I'd made the right decision, where I actually questioned everything. And yet, I stayed, kept building. I found my tribe through church, through relationships that slowly, quietly became the foundations of my life here. And over 40 years, something I couldn't have predicted happened. London became home, not instead of Lagos, alongside it. 2 homes. What I want you to hear is this, though, and I want you to really hear it, Spike. Home is not always the place you land. Sometimes it takes years. Sometimes it's uncomfortable and uncertain and nothing like you imagined. I mean, for me, there were long stretches when I didn't feel like I belonged. I didn't feel at peace with where I was. That's part of the journey. This is not a sign that you're in the wrong place. It's a sign that you're growing into the right one. I love you, Spike. Keep going.
As fate would have it, I ran into somewhat of a medieval nomad, someone who belonged to another period of time entirely. And with no hesitation, I decided to take this traveler's advice.
It fulfills my soul. It doesn't matter how much money you make, it's what you're doing for your soul and your feelings inside.
But how do you get to that point where you just feel fulfillment, you don't care about money and that kind of thing?
Maybe I guess it took me a lot of years, and now I have enough security financially that I don't think about it. I just come out here and sing.
But I'm just trying to follow my dreams at the same time.
Yeah.
But what do you think? Do you think I made the wrong decision? Or?
No. You made the decision that's for you, not for anybody else. And I guess I always feel no matter who your friends are or who your partners are in life, you're still an individual, you're still alone in many ways, and you just have to work with people to get along. I guess my feeling is be strong in your convictions and carry on, okay? There'll be low points, there'll be points when you have little or nothing, but if you still have yourself and your dreams, you'll be okay.
Thank you so much, Pops. Maybe it's supposed to feel like this. The constant up and down, on one hand, on the cusp of figuring everything out, and reaching greatness, but only a few steps away from losing the little that you have. And to be honest, that uncertainty scares me. If you have nothing to give in the first place, what's going to be taken from you? That's one of the harshest realities of life. Not a single thing is certain. I can't look back, but I also can't look too far ahead. All that I have is here and now. I
I can't brood over the past anymore. It's too expensive to keep worrying and worrying and worrying. I have to find my purpose, do what I can, and leave the rest to the man upstairs. Whether I'm meant to be here, in France, in London, or someplace else, I have to trust that I'll find my footing. I have to trust that I'll find my home. But it all starts with staying true to yourself. So there's one last thing I need to do. Good evening. Good evening, Mom. I hope you're okay. First of all, I just want to apologize. Every day was honestly a chore. Life was asking a lot for me to just wake up and want to be present. And I know I'm quite indecisive. I could end up having buyer's remorse around this whole experience. For once, I don't feel empty, and it feels good. Before, I was very much glass half empty, and now I see things as half full, and I don't know what that means, but it means something to me. And I'm not knocking what anyone else wants to do. If they're advancing in life with these internships and these jobs lined up, that's just not where I'm at. And I know it makes no sense that I just believe in this. I'm willing to die trying to make something of a dream. And if I die trying, I'd rather that than to have never tried at all. Yeah, I felt empty for so long now. And to finally feel something feels like a privilege. I don't know how long I'm gonna feel that for, but I want to hold on to that feeling for as long as I can. I'm thankful for everything you've done for me, and all the sacrifices you've made for me. I feel like this is just something that I need to do myself and figure out for myself. I don't know if it's the verse, but you always say do your best and let God do the rest, right? This dream may seem stupid to you and it may seem pointless, but I've always loved music. Expressing myself that way, or listening to something to express how I feel. I'm finally at a point, I'm not begging for the day to end. I'm just going to take whatever chances I can get in my life to feel that happiness, to feel that uncertainty behind me, but still knowing and trusting, not necessarily in myself, but in God's plan. So thank you for your sacrifice, and to reward you, I'm going to be as true to myself as I possibly can be. I wouldn't say it's finished, but I made this little song. Wait.
디스코로 가능한가요? Let's go! 알고 싶어 널 아가 헬리 밟아 두고 내게 말해줘 순수 결정 차리다